Hey everybody. Hey YouTube. Mobile Gamers Unite here. I am back in Last Cloudia. I had to record today after all the juicy news that Adis has come out with. I've been busy packing, moving, doing all sorts of stuff, but I wouldn't miss this for the world. There's a lot of stuff to talk about, so here I am. I've been hearing things through the grapevine about like this big update that we got coming up, and that's pretty much what we're going to talk about. There's going to be rainbow potions that instantly take your hero to level 100. Let's see, what else are they doing? Oh, that's right. There's an expedition mode. I forget what they call it, touring mode or something. Pretty standard stuff. You're going to send a party out to do something. You're going to get experience, probably some gold, things like that. So a lot of quality of life features getting added to this game, more stuff to do. I'm all for that. I'm all about that. Kind of the bombshell that they dropped for a lot of people, I think, is the Blademaster that they are going to be releasing. A lot of people were expecting Prince Roland. And we're going to talk about that because I can totally see why they changed that up. It's more lucrative that way. I'm sure their marketing department, had something to do with this. But pretty much when it comes to Last Cloudia, the most anticipated character all around for a lot of people, and this is just, what I've seen in Discord and other chats, is Prince Roland. And a lot of people thought that with this update we would get Prince Roland. Personally, I was looking forward to getting the Blademaster, but I thought that was going to happen maybe a month or two from now, something like that. I thought we had time. And obviously, Last Cloudia decided to come out with the Blademaster first, and then Prince Roland is going to be blessing us with his presence. So what does that mean for you? What does that mean for me? Well, for every player, it's going to mean something different. If you're a super whale, you probably don't care, and you're probably just happy that they're rolling out more awesome characters for you to pull on. But if you are like the rest of us, and you kind of have to pick and choose which characters you go for. In a nutshell, that's why I'm making this video, because it's something we all need to talk about. I'm in that boat myself. I have to figure out which one of these heroes I want to go for and kind of, allocate my resources properly. We're going to talk about the heroes. We're going to talk about the hero banner themselves and how much power is in the actual banner. What do I mean by that? When they drop these heroes, it's not just the hero that's on the banner. There's also going to be an arc on that banner, and with some of these banners there's been multiple arcs on that banner. So it's kind of something to keep in mind, right? Because whichever hero that you choose to go for, assuming you can't just go for both of them, you're also going to be rolling the dice on the arcs that come on that banner. So personally for me, I want the Blademaster. I think he's awesome. I've decided to go for him over Roland. Now that's just my personal opinion, right? That's just what I want. I think he's an awesome character. I like the way his skills work. He seems to have a lot of reach with his attack. And his kit overall just looks really badass. To me, he's like the limited version of Shin. They have that whole samurai vibe. He is a Blademaster. Also, I have a nice mana blade to give him. So it just kind of makes sense for me to go that route. And, I mean, that's just the character that's mostly appealing to me. That's just what I personally am going for, okay? A lot of people are going to be trolling the meta list, and they're going to want to go for the character that pretty much has the most power to get the most bang out of their buck, and I think that's part of the reason why Prince Roland has been so anticipated. We know how powerful he is. We've already heard, we've seen. So we just know that overall he's a very powerful character. And that's why there's so much hype around him. And I guess, a lot of people probably just like his character design. He's really cool. So obviously Ada's figured this out. Obviously, whichever character won the popularity contest, you want to drop that character on a banner last so that people have time to empty their wallets out to you on the other banners. So it didn't really come to us as a surprise to me that we're getting the Blademaster before Roland. And again, as powerful as Roland is, I'm going to be rolling for the Blademaster. Here's my whole thing. They've all been compared. Alright, so we know that the Blademaster is just about on par with Roland. I've seen, people go back and forth about which one's stronger. The thing is, Kohaku has also been compared to Roland as well. Just very powerful characters. Obviously, Roland breaks the damage cap. But we have other characters that kind of do that. Tsukasa here has a way of breaking the damage cap with critical impact. But Tsukasa here is ranked much lower than Roland. I've had people ask me about that, and I think part of it is just because Tsukasa is kind of a rare character. He was hard to get because of the way that they put this guy's banner out there right when everybody was tapped out from pulling on the Dr. Stone collab. So you just don't see that many of him out there, I think, because people were so tapped off of Dr. Stone and pulling for Kohaku that a lot of people didn't even really get to pull for this character. They just ended up using whatever resources they could grind out, which probably wasn't much that far into the collab. And I'm sure some people got lucky. I myself did get lucky pulling this character. So I've chosen to build him up, and I can't wait to actually compare him to Roland. Mine still has a ways to go. So I want to get dual wield on him and just really start seeing his full potential offensively. And then I'll get a better idea of how he stacks up to Roland. I've heard that Roland, is strong as a physical attacker, and he's also a strong caster. That's another reason why, it's not the end of the world for me if I don't get Roland, because I will most definitely see him on the friends list, and that is something that we can all look forward to. When Roland drops, a lot of people are going to put him up on the friends list, so you'll always have access to Roland, and it makes sense. He's pretty much strong all around. I'm curious to see exactly how he's built, but hey, that's coming, right? They're probably going to drop Roland right after the Blademaster, or within a month, so honestly, it'd be nice if they gave us some room in between so people could, save up some resources. But a lot of people are going to have to choose. You can't just expect to get both of these characters if you have a whopping 10,000 lapis. Alright? Me, myself, I have 13,000. And I don't even think this is enough to get either one of these characters. So I'm definitely going to have to, get lucky in order to get the Blademaster or the Prince. Actually, I have some stuff to grind out on the map. I still have to go down to the swamp and clear all that out. And I can still run some of these newer levels on a harder difficulty, just, to grind some more lapis out. I got all this to do down here. So I figure I can probably get maybe another couple thousand lapis if I'm lucky. So, all in all, I'll have 5 of the multi-pulls to do. That's if everything comes together. Is that enough to assume that I'm going to get one of these characters? No, probably not. Okay, I'm gonna test my luck just like everybody else. But what I'm not going to do is split my resources. I'm not gonna say, okay, we're gonna spend 6,000 lapis on this banner, and then I'll do 3 other multi pulls on the other banner. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I magically pull the Blademaster on the first 11 pull, then yes, of course, the rest of my lapis will get set away, and I'll get to use them on Roland's banner. At least that's my plan. But really, yes, Last Claudia's marketing department does want us to split our resources. So I guess like one of the best things we could do as players, especially players that just don't have a crazy insane budget for this gacha game right now. Like personally me, I'm moving and doing all sorts of stuff, so it just doesn't make sense for me to throw hundreds of dollars at a gacha game. So yeah, I mean, this is also the reason why I personally went in on the Dr. Stone collab. If we look at my roster and we look at my units, honestly, I feel pretty secure with the units that I have. I have Dr. Stone, great buffer, debuffer, arguably one of the best. I have Kohaku here, even though I haven't really started working on her. She's been compared to Roland. There's been damage calculations done for both of them. The point is they've both been put up on that pedestal and compared. So definitely a top tier damage dealer here. And I also have Captain Caveman over here. He's almost done. This is my first almost complete character. I did want to hold off on shooting this vid so I could show off my fully built Captain Caveman, but he's at like level 99, and that last level does take a bit, but he is fully awakened. That's something else we should mention too right now. I've heard people talking about Mother Souls. They have said that they're going to change the shard system around so that it's easier to get character shards. The problem is you're not going to be able to summon characters now from shards, if I understand that correctly, because well, then nobody would have to pull characters. You could just collect the shards and summon characters with the shards that you get. They don't want us doing that for some reason. So people have been worried that Mother Shards, or Mother Soul Shards, whatever they're called, are just going to be like worthless, useless. So people have been talking about spending those before this big update. Honestly, I really just didn't want to chance it. So I went ahead and just threw all my Mother Soul Shards at Tsukasa over here. He's fully awakened. He's level 99. This is where my guy's at. And I have his spear at like 70%. So we're almost there. I cannot wait. It'll also be nice. I think they showed some pictures of some of the items that can break damage cap. I didn't see a spear in there, but maybe in the future it'd be nice to get a spear that breaks damage cap for this guy, and then maybe I can replace his little paywall item. What is this thing called? Yeah, Tsukasa spear. So I have a lot to do with this character, but I definitely think he's up on the pedestal up there with Prince Roland as far as damage goes. I won't really know until I can compare them, but I guess we'll know soon enough. The point is, I have some powerful characters here. I think I'm set pretty good, so I'm really not worried about it. Worst case scenario, I can always get Prince Roland later. I'm just trying to be a realist here, and this is really why I went in on the Dr. Stone collab, because I knew I would get powerful meta characters that could last me for a while. And like I said, this is the first character I have to completion. Like, I have Kohaku to work on. She's totally worth it as a character. The girl's absolutely insane. She might be level 82, but if we look at this character's slow progression here, she has 62 out of 104 abilities unlocked. So I definitely have a ways to go with her. And my little scientist over here, Mr. Rick Sanchez, he's at 74 out of 108. I had to get a few of those, a few of his doping skills, abilities, just to break some bosses down and stuff like that. The point being is I have, plenty of character to build right here, so I'm really not stressing anything. But at the end of the day, this is a gacha game. It would be nice to collect these new heroes. I'm really more interested in the arcs that are going to be coming out on these banners. I do think that Roland is probably going to have some more powerful arcs than the Blademaster that they're going to drop like tomorrow. It'll be nice to see, though. I will definitely try to get a recording out on the Blademaster, and I'll try to do a review on him. I really can't wait to look at this guy and really see what arcs are dropping with him. I'm sure there's going to be some batshit crazy sword that we can get for him. My understanding is he's a non-elemental swordsman, so he's kind of here to maybe one-up Randy, which, hey, I'm all for, right? I have Randy, but and he is a powerful character. Like, I don't want anyone thinking I'm knocking Randy, especially since, I mean, Randy has a following, of course. Secret of Mana was an amazing game. I love that game. Secret of Mana was awesome. But anybody that's been following my channel at all knows I've just been exposed to so much Secret of Mana through different gacha games that I've played that it's just kind of like, meh. Now that's just to me. That's just to me. So I wasn't really that excited about the Secret of Mana collab being the first collab on this game, but I did manage to snatch those characters up because I knew they were going to be powerful for a long time. They served their purpose. I even got the Mana Blade for Randy. So when the Dr. Stone collab dropped, I knew they were going to be giving us some powerful characters that would have some longevity in this game. So I doubled down on that collab. I managed to clear it. So that's really why I'm not too worried about getting these characters right now. But other people might be, right? You might have just gotten into the game. Maybe you're still running Kyle and Ray, and you want some crazy top tier characters to fill in those slots and get you a different party to run. Well, we have those banners coming up, right? They're limited banners. I don't know exactly how long they're going to be up, probably 5 or 6 days. So I guess we will find out later tonight / tomorrow. So, but I'm just letting you guys know what my personal strategy is going to be. If I even want a chance at trying to roll for Roland, is I'm probably going to have to do all my dailies every day. And I would suggest this for anybody that is playing Last Cloudia through these limited banners right now on a budget. Wait till the very last day. That way you can get all of your daily pulls in for your 100 lapis. And hey, you might just get lucky, and along the way you might get that hero, and then you can save the rest of your lapis for the next limited banner, because we are getting hit with those things like back to back to back. So, and hey, you never know. Like they've done this before, right? They've dropped a banner for a character with a very low rate, and then what was it? A week later, they redropped the same banner with a higher percent on those characters. Are they going to do that this time? Probably not. I don't know is the real answer, but I'm still going to wait to find out to the last day. The last day I will decide if I really want that character after kind of looking at him, hopefully getting a chance to play with him off the friends list. And then the last day that banner's up, if you still don't have him by then, sure, go ham, do all your pulls. Or maybe you'll get to that point and you'll realize, you know what, this character wasn't really what I thought he was going to be. It's a good thing I've only done daily pulls on him and I'm only out like 600 lapis. I will save the rest of my resources for the next banner. So that's easier to say than it is to do, okay? Because as soon as this new banner comes, everyone's going to want to pull on it. I guess what I'm saying is we should all practice a little bit of patience, especially me, because I only have 13,000 lapis, right? So we're going to have to see how this goes, right? But I just kind of wanted to talk about this a little bit. I think it's going to be the best bet for most players is to try to show a little bit of restraint and patience, because it does seem like we just got these powerful banners back to back. Actually, I'm really excited about it because, like I said, I thought we were going to have to wait at least a couple more months for the Blademaster. At least I have a chance to get him now, which is cool. If I can get him, it's definitely a big if. So that's my plan. Leave me a comment. Let me know what your plan is. If you're just going to go balls to the wall on both of these banners, maybe you don't care. Maybe you have that Visa Black card without a limit on it. I don't know. Everyone's different. But that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing my daily pull every day, and hopefully something good will come of that. If anybody has any inside scoop on the arcs that are going to be getting released for, the Blademaster and the Prince, let me know, because that's a pretty big deciding factor too. Like, you pick the hero that you want to go for, and chances are along the way you could pull some of those awesome arcs. So, I'm willing to bet that Prince Roland's banner has some amazing arcs on it. And which sucks because I'm going to be pulling for the Blademaster, and hopefully maybe I'll have some resources left over, and maybe I can try to pull some of those arcs. But again, I don't know what they are yet, so if anybody has any info on those, comments are open, alright? And pretty much just, share your strategy, what you want to do with these upcoming banners. Yeah, I think we pretty much covered it. Let's see. There was a little bit of news. Let's just go over this real quick. Oh, enjoy Last Cloudia. Oh yeah, added features and improvements. That's right, more quality of life features for Last Cloudia. So this whole tour thing, this is what I was talking about in the beginning of the vid. They're calling them tours in this game. In other games, they're expeditions. Pretty much, you send your party out to go fight monsters or whatever. We're getting arc features that have been added, arc skills. I've seen this. I really don't want to talk about it until I actually get to try some of these arc skills and how they work. I know that you can increase the arc stats now to give some of the older arcs some longevity, kind of beef them up a little bit. So this is cool, and the arc skill thing, I think it could really fundamentally change the game, so can't really wait to see what some of these arc skills are and what they can do. Added equipment and ability, which exceeds the damage cap. We've known this has been coming for a while. Like I said, I didn't see a spear in there for Sukasa, but I'll be happy to get any items that lets you break damage cap. That's always good. Here's the rainbow potion thing that we've been talking about. It will instantly get your unit to level 100. You don't have to spend anything on awakening materials. It's just boom, 1 to 100, just like that, lickety split. Let's see, they've added a 5th and 6th awakening level for specific units. Okay, I've heard about this too. Prism Soul. You do have to pull a duplicate, I do believe, to get this Prism Soul thing. Hopefully, and this would really be a step in the right direction, hopefully you can get a Prism Soul somehow grinding through the game without having to pull dupes of characters, because that's going to be pretty damn dreadful, if I may say. Like, some of these characters are up for like 4 or 5 days on a limited banner. They're already hard enough to pull. Now we have to go back and get dupes of those characters if you want their 5th or 6th awakening level. So hopefully they give us a way to grind some of these Prism Souls out in the game, so we can at least take 1 or 2 of our favorite characters to their 5th or 6th awakening without having to pull dupes for them. Having to pull for dupes to unlock a new threshold in a character, that does ruin a lot of gacha games. As soon as they started doing that in Brave Exvius, that was pretty much it for me. I was just like, nah, I can't do it. Can't do it because can't do it. So, hopefully they have a good system in place for this. That's all I'm saying, right? New feature, Alchemy Lab, has been introduced. With this feature, by spending Zell and time, items can be synthesized or broken down, and equipment can be enhanced. So this is cool. I'm all about enhancing equipment, something like that, increase its stats. We'll have to see, exactly how well this works. And then of course, quest difficulty God. So I don't know what this means. I mean, obviously it's a higher level difficulty. God difficulty is now available for quests up to Royal Capital Aldina. Okay, so hopefully with this new God difficulty, they give us a chance to unlock some new lapis. Like hopefully we can regrind some of the really old levels in the game, and we can earn some lapis doing that. So that's all cool, right? Totally down for that. And we have a new feature, daily mission. I think daily mission is something that Last Cloudia has needed for a long time. It does say right here, complete these every day and you will be rewarded with items and crystals. That's good. Crystals are awesome. They're giving us another way to start getting some lapis together. We're all going to need it because of how they are releasing limited characters back to back to back, in with each banner being up for a whopping 4 or 5 days. So any new way to get crystals is much appreciated. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what we got going on, what we have to look forward to with this big update. It is a big update. There's going to be a lot of stuff to talk about and cover. I will most definitely make time for all of that. And hopefully by the time I record my next vid, I can finally have a character done to completion. Oh man, really, it makes me think about just how much more time I have just to grind these characters and actually get a full max party. Like I said, Tsukasa is the closest character I have. Maybe Popoy and Randy, they're close because they're like fully awakened, just because they came with so many shards. But hopefully, with a little bit of luck, I can replace Randy with this badass new Samurai Blademaster. He does look wicked. Like I said, I did peep out his skills. I like his skill set. It all looks very powerful. And a lot of these characters, they get compared to Roland anyway, so they're of that power level. That's good enough for me, right? As long as they're even getting compared to Roland, I'm straight with that character. That's cool. And from there, I'm just gonna try to collect the characters that I personally want to run, the ones that look fun to play. And I don't know, me and Roland, we just don't click that well. I don't know if it's just well, I know he's kind of a bad guy in the game, but I don't know. I really think about it. I just don't like his attitude. I don't know. Maybe we will see a different side of Roland with like the new content to come. Maybe he's really not that bad of a guy. Maybe it's just the territory that comes with being a prince. I don't know. But like I said, I'm sticking with the Blademaster. I will be trying to pull for him. So I'll keep you guys updated. And like I said, let me know what you guys are working towards. Which characters are you excited about that are coming up? What are your pull strategies? How are you going to go about this? Are you going to throw all your resources onto one banner over the other? Are you going to split your resources in half? I thought about doing that too. I could throw 6,000. I could do 2 of the multi-pulls here. Maybe get 2 or 3 multi-pulls on the next banner. I guess we're going to have to see how it goes, but I will tell you this. I'm going to get in as many daily pulls as I possibly can. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I did get a new red ticket today. Oh, I actually have a few tickets. So I have an ARC ticket here. I really wish right here that I wouldn't have gotten this unit ticket. Actually, I got this thing on accident. I was trying to get an SSR Gacha ticket. I accidentally clicked on the unit ticket. The unit tickets are kind of worthless for me personally because all of the powerful characters are limited characters and you cannot pull them off of this ticket gacha. So for me, from here on out, it's going to be all SSR Gacha tickets because even if a limited character drops, a lot of times the ARC is not limited, so the ARC can get added to this pool, and at least you have a chance of pulling the ARC that way. Here, let's do a poll, since people are always ranting and raving about how they want pull vids. Bam, this just doubled as a pull vid. So that's the other thing too. I haven't really been having good luck in Last Cloudia. Like, the past couple banners for me have just been brutal. Maybe I'm just so used to the good luck that I've been having that, yeah, so I'm kind of worried. Oh, as it turns yellow. Can we get it to go red? No. Yeah, I am kind of worried just with the luck that I've been having. You know, hopefully I'll pull through and get one of these awesome new characters to play and review. I mean, wishful thinking, that's all we can do, right? So, but I am trying to be a realist about it. I know that if I'm lucky, I'll probably get one character, not the other. And I'm perfectly cool with that, because like I said, Roland will be up on the friends list, where he belongs. So, alright, Kyle. The whole party ran up with you. Come on. No. One more? One more? No! No! Oh, man. Every time I see the whole party run up, I get excited. I'm like, oh, we got a chance. We got a chance. But a little bit of disappointment this time. Let's see. We can go through a couple of these tickets. And the reason I am throwing these tickets now is because there are a few arcs that can be obtained through this that I don't have. It's why I wasn't throwing tickets a while ago, because I had all the arcs at a given point in time. So this is probably what I'll be doing, is saving these tickets up and just trying to get tickets that can yield me arcs. Oh, no, nah, come on. We keep getting stopped at a yellow. Alright, alright. So that's my plan. I really wanted that last arc. What did it have on it? Some kind of beast mode thing. It just wasn't in the stars though. So hopefully I can get that arc later. Hopefully it's not going to be an off-banner SSR trying to pull for one of these new characters. But hey, as long as it's something new, I'll take it. I'll be happy with it. Now we got half the party here running up to a blue. We know it's going to turn yellow. Theria could have just stayed at home. Alright. One more? One more? Oh, come on. Well, that's the way she goes. I will be saving this other ticket that I have. We'll see. We'll see what arcs are on this next banner that's getting released, because obviously I'd want to throw, you know, my arc ticket then when there's a few more new arcs that are probably very powerful added to this pool. Because let's see, what is the probability? Let's see, if we look at arcs here, Blaze Garden, that's the arc that I've been trying to get. I would really like to have Blaze Garden. Stardust Live, I have the Venom Dragon. I got trying to pull for the Blaze Garden arc. Oh, that's right. Ancient Weapon, I have this one. Gourd War, I don't have this one. It would be nice to have this. I think it has a very powerful armor on it. Militia of the Departed, I would really like to get this arc. I've heard good things about it. I've heard you can do some cool stuff with it. So, as it stands, there's only like 3 arcs that I'm missing from here. So it would just kind of be a waste for me to actually use, you know, my arc ticket right now. So I'll give it a month, I'll give it whatever. They'll probably add a few new arcs and they will end up in this pool. Then I'll have a better chance of at least getting something new. That's pretty much all I'm trying to do at this point. And no, we do not have any 10 pulls. So, oh, that's right. I wish everybody luck with Lily. Here was my beef with what they did here. They did not add, let's see, we got Lily, Zax, Zuglis, Davin, Lance Evil, Elza. They didn't add, what's his name? The dog guy, what, Ray's buddy. I always forget his name. You guys know who I'm talking about. He was the character that dropped with the Blaze Garden arc. God, I can't think of him off the top of my head. The point is, they didn't add him to this banner. I don't know why. He's too new. That kind of sucks, because if he would have been on here, I would have at least done dailies on these past couple banners, because at least you can pull a limited character off of this if you don't have that character. I have Elza, I have Davin, I have Zuglis, I have Zex, I have Lily. So, like, Lance Evil is really the only one that's on this list. So I just really couldn't justify even doing the daily on it when I have all these characters and most of these down here. But if they would have put, you know, like some of the newer characters on here, I think they need to update this. I could have at least been doing the daily pull on this. And it's a good thing that I checked this before I just started doing the daily. So, best of luck to everyone that doesn't have Lily. She is very powerful. Definitely one of my favorite mages. I need to work on her as well. So there's still a lot of grinding and a lot of playing that I have to do in this game, which is cool. I'm glad that last Cloudia, you know, has given us enough content. Like, really, even with just the stuff that they've added, I still have a bunch of it to play through. And obviously after tomorrow, we're going to have a new difficulty for some of the older levels, or at least that's what it was saying. If I'm right about that, I think I am. So that'll be cool to go through all of that, because like I said, I have a lot of units that I still need to work on. Lily is definitely one of them for me. I mean, she's just so powerful. I just got her the Apocalypse Staff, so a lot of good stuff there, but my Lily is only level 77. I also can't wait to see how much easier it is to get shards for characters. That'll be cool. So hopefully I can get Lily woke AF quickly with a bunch of shards. We're gonna have to see, you know, what they did about that. We're gonna have to see how easy it really is to get character shards now. It is a shame that we're not gonna be able to summon characters off of shards, but let's be real here. Have you guys ever summoned a character off of shards? And I'm not talking about the little monster characters down here. I have never summoned a character off of shards that I've actually managed to grind out in this game. But apparently that's what they're worried about. So this is it, boys and girls. I'm going to wrap it up. I wish you all the best of luck. I hope I have good luck too. Everybody all around, right? And if you guys have, if there's anything I've missed, feel free to leave a comment. All right? Everybody have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys soon. I'll have another video coming up as soon as they actually, you know, drop all this new content and I have a chance to go through it. Your boy will definitely make time to record no matter what I got going on. You guys know I will. So Mobile Gamers Unite. Have a good day, everyone. Peace.